beauty typos. So I am coming to do this video. It's that time of the year again where I give you an update on my progress with Ovation hair cell therapy. Okay, if you're coming through the channel, you may be new to my channel and you may not understand my plight with my hair journey. Okay, I once had long hair down to the middle of my back. You know how we girls do, cut it off. This was during the time when Halle Berry came on the scene. You know, short hair, she made the thing to do. So your girl jumped on the bandwagon and cut off all my hair. Yes, I did. The other reason behind that is I wanted to look older. Really? Yeah, I wanted to look older. So I figured since the long hair made me look younger, I would cut it off and I would have a more sophisticated grown woman look about myself. Wrong again, because that just made me look younger. Anyway, I got tired of the maintenance with the short hair, and I don't care what anybody says, short hair is not maintenance free. Okay, because you got to curl that, and you better curl it right, otherwise you gonna look a mess. All right, so I got tired of the maintenance. So what did I do? Use glue. Yes, honey, I used glue, put them tracks in there, and I was good. I was flawless with putting them tracks in, and it took out my hair because I already have a fine grade of hair. So that was a losing battle. All right, so I finally got to the point where I was tired of going through that, and I wanted to get my hair in a healthy state. So before I even met the YouTube world, I had began at the time I didn't know it was called a journey, but that's the word I would use today. So I began my hair journey to get my hair to a healthy state. So I went back to weaves, and that's when lace fronts also started coming on the scene. We went through a phase where, you know, the mono cap wigs came back into popularity. So I started off with those first, and I wore the weaves, and I began to see some difference in my hair, but not enough. So being on a search to find out what I could do, I went back to the way my mother cared for my hair when I was a girl. Went back to that. That was helping. Me just leaving my hair alone was helping. No glue, none of that. Now, what I did end up doing is, even though I strayed away from the glue tracks, I ended up using glue around the edges to adhere my full lace wigs down. Okay, now although this helped me with the meat of my hair, I was starting to experience hair loss around the edges. Okay, now by this time I was introduced to the YouTube world. I can't quite remember. I think I was looking on there to find out how to apply it, and I think that's how I found Muffins Is My Lovers, which is now, you know, Muffins Is My Lover 2012. Y'all ain't been under no rock, you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I studied her and how she, you know, applied her lace wigs, this, that, and other. I watched her, and I watched Miss Lola. Both incredible with applying units down. Okay, so I went through all of that. That's when I began to do my videos, blah 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 blah. Okay, now I began to be on the quest because I noticed that my hair was doing good with the lace wigs and the weaves to a certain extent, okay? But the weaves with the braids and everything was kind of a little bit too much. Again, you got to keep in mind that I have a fine grade of hair. Okay, so I strayed back from the weaves and I just went straight with the lace wigs, mostly synthetic wigs. So if you go back through my channel, you're going to see that's all I was putting on was lace front wigs, this, lace front wigs, that, all synthetic. Now, every now and again, I would go ahead and lay that lace down, the full lace wig. I would lay it down, Yes, I would. Then I began to go through my mind and try to figure out ways where I could still adhere it down, but also protect my edges as well. So did that. Fast forward on to today. Alright, so we incorporated all of that. We did all of that. I used my Ovation Cell Therapy shampoo. Had been hearing about it all over the radio. I love this product. Bottom line, point blank, I love this product. Okay, it tremendously changed the condition of my hair, and I lie to you not, the first time I used it. And I don't mean to sound like the commercial or any of that. Nobody's paying me. This is from me. This is what I feel. All right. Changed my whole way of thinking. The first time I used that shampoo, my hair was singing. And it was singing, "Mama, I love you. You found it." And I used it. I've been using it ever since. So this is my 2-year update. All right, as I stated at the beginning of the video. What I want to show you, I'm not going through the whole shampooing process, none of that. You saw the clips in the front of the video of what my hair went through to now. All right, now I need you to keep in mind that when you are on your hair journey, you cannot focus on length, okay? Especially if your hair is going through a transition such as mine, all right? Meaning, my hair was uneven, all right? And yes, many can say you could have just did a big chop and been done with it. I didn't want to do that. That was not my choice, okay? And keep in mind, we all have choices. My choice was to work through that. So what I would do is just cut periodically those ends off until they begin to meet up. All right, so I needed to get my hair at a healthy state first. All right, you know, many come through and say, well, you know, you need to cut all that off. You're trying to hold on to length. That's not what I was trying to do. I didn't want to do a whole cut. I didn't want to do a whole big chop, okay, as I stated before. So my hair length is now just about even. All right, it's just about tolerable where you don't see all those uneven portions. All right, so in this rest of this video, you're gonna see what my hair looks like when it's time for me to wash. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into that. Let me remove my lovely wig. I love this hair. Yes, I do. This is Gfancybeauty. So removing this. This is my favorite wig cap. And as you can see, it's been through the thing, baby. But that's all right. She gets the job done for me. All right. So now this is my hair here. Okay. What it looks like after the braids are worn. This is the length. with my braids up. Okay. These are my ends. They are still scraggly, if you want to call it that. Alright, but keep in mind that I have fine hair, so when I treat my hair at night with the Pantene moisturizer, and when I seal my ends with the olive oil and put the castor oil on my edges along with the Monistat and Dr. Miracle's mixture that I do. Y'all want to see a video on that, let me know. My ends curl up. Okay, so that's what it do. My ends curl up, so that's what it is. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these braids down so you can see the condition of my hair when I take my braids down. So sit tight, don't move, keep it locked, and I'll be right back. Alright beauties, I am back, and I have taken all of the braids out of my hair, and what I'm doing is just running my fingers through my hair, and I want you to see how much breakage or how much shedding I get. And I haven't used a comb yet, no brush, no nothing, none of that. Okay, so just from me running my fingers through my hair, this is what I get. You're gonna get some shedding, alright? It's normal, it's natural. Now, before I start using Ovation, I used to get clumps of hair. Like, I would comb through, it would be like a big old ball, say like about this big of hair, like of hair that I would just lose constantly. Alright, so this is the length with my hair dirty, unbraided. It's here. Just the longest part of it is there. Okay, right there. Which is pretty much a standard length for me. Let's go here. That's there in the front. It's here and here, here. This side is here, here, here. Okay, and here. So for the most part, my hair is even. All right, now, like I said before I start using Ovation, I had lengths, different lengths, like short, and I mean, it was ridiculous. It really was. So I'm just gonna go ahead, wash my hair. You guys have seen that process before. If not, this is a playlist of all of that. So if you want to go back, see how I do it, please feel free to do that. But I think it's a little redundant at this point. So I will be back after I wash my hair. That way you can see it when it's washed. Okay, I was going to flat iron it to do a length check, but I really don't want to put any heat on my hair. I haven't done so in a year. So yeah, I don't want to put any heat on my hair and take a chance of doing anything that's not constructive to the hair. So be right back with fresh hair. Stay right there. All right, beauties and bows, I'm back. Just finished deep conditioning my hair. And now you can either deep condition with the Ovation Cell Therapy, or you can deep condition with Alpha G. And I do every other, whenever I shampoo, like every other week I'll switch out. So 1 week I'll use the Ovations, then the next week I'll use the Alpha G. Okay, but this is my hair just being washed. Okay, the state of my edges are getting a lot better, because now I can braid actually right here. Okay, so it's getting much better. Now, what I normally do, I repeat, I do not put heat on my hair after I finish washing my hair. So I let my hair air dry. And I'm just going through, combing out, and I use a wide tooth comb. As you guys can see, I still use this. And I just go through and get all the tangles out. I'm not tender-headed, and it's not hard to remove my tangles. And I just do this until all of them are out. This was another process where after I would comb out my hair, I would have a lot of hair loss. So that is to a minimum now. So I always do my updates around birthday time, because that's when I started using Ovation. I used Ovation on my birthday, January 13th. So I don't know if this video is going to go up by my birthday or whenever, but that's my anniversary date of Ovation. So here is my comb out of the rest of the dead hair from after I shampooed. Okay, so I want all you guys to see all of that. Now, what I do at this point is I just go through and I part it off, and I just take my castor oil and I just squeeze it throughout my hair. Okay, just randomly. Doesn't matter if you like greasing it with it or not, it don't matter. So I just like to get it in there wherever I can get it in at. And I keep my hair braided. As you can see, my hair is thickening up. That is from everything that I'm using, from the Ovations on down to these products, on down to my vitamin intake. Alright, so now once I have that in, I just go through and massage it in. Like that. And then I want to make sure that I get my edges. Now, since I used this on the first day after my wash, I don't go in with my Dr. Miracle and Monistat treatment. I do that tomorrow. So I just go through and put this on. Okay. Once I have that on, I take my Pantene. It is for relaxed and natural hair. So I use this, just about out of it. And I use this as my moisturizer. And I just start at the ends of my hair and then work all the way up. Alright, and then you want to also open up your hair, because you got to get up here at the top too. I think most of us kind of neglect the top of our head. I used to. Because I figured if I was brushing it through and combing it through, it was getting in there. But you actually need to go in and make sure you do that. And Ovation, you have to remember, is not for everybody. So you're not going to get the same results. A lot of people ask me that. Just like with anything else, everything does not work for everybody. It's not a one fit for all, but it is happening just to work perfectly for me. In this bottle is my olive oil. Okay, and I just put that on the ends of my hair, because this is going up into a ponytail, and this is how I will rock my hair until it dries. Once it dries, then I braid it, so it won't get braided until tomorrow. Okay, and I just take my brush, and I do brush my hair. A lot of people say, "Oh, don't brush your hair." Child, bye. Brushing my hair. But you don't want to go in with like a maniac and be brushing too hard. That's where your problems come in at. You just want to take the brush to it lightly so you can gather all your hair together. That's what brushing is for. And I take my scrunchie. Now, if y'all absolutely positively need a length check where I need to take the flat irons to it, let me know and I will. I guess I'll do it. I just don't want to take no heat to my hair, but guess one time won't hurt. Okay, so then I take the comb and just comb through. So since I use closures now, I don't color my hair anymore. Which is why it's dark here and blonde back here. I'm letting it grow out. And then I just braid my hair. Come on and braid my hair. Y'all remember that song, don't you? Alright, and then that's it. I just leave it like this, or sometimes I wrap it and just stick it underneath there and let it dry. And that's it. It's my routine for using my Ovations and my hair care all in one video. Alright, so if you guys have any questions whatsoever, leave them down below And I promise I'll get to them and I'll answer them as best I can. Alright, so I will see you beauties and bows later. To my YT people that's coming through, hello, and I hope you take the time out and subscribe. I do have other things on my channel, so maybe you'll take a look and stick around for a little while. Alright, so until next time, I'll see you in my next video, and thank you so much for your attention. Bye.